Hey friends, welcome back to Icarus. Where this week I think we're going to take a step back and we're going to talk about something before we do the next mission called exotics. So now exotics are one of the currencies in the game. So if you come to your shop here and you do request equipment, for example, and you look in the workshop, you know, you've got, this is like regular currency. These are the original exotics that you could get in the base game, and then these are the new red exotics that showed up in this expansion. So when you want to buy stuff in here, if you look, it'll have, hey, it's 250 credits to research that, 50 credits to buy it. But let's say you looked further down, oh, well now they want exotics as part of that, right? And now of course with the new stuff in this expansion, they're going to want red exotics. Let's see if we can find something like that. I think there would be in where was it? Probably modules is a good one. Let's look at modules. So there's a couple modules down here like this, the survival module, which adds 50% hyperthermia resistance and 50% hypothermia resistance, which would be great to have, you know, because you could go into the cold, you could go in the heat, and it wouldn't touch you with that. And you can see that's 100 red exotics and 50 to build it. 100 to unlock it and 50 to build it. Same with this one. This would be a good one. This is the pheromone module, which makes your tame creatures go 25% faster, and it gives them 25% more stamina. So that's great for traveling across the map. But again, we're talking red exotics for these. And we have a couple of slots in our armor that we could be using we could have those modules on, but we would need more red exotics. Now normally if you're playing in mission mode, you get a lot more exotics for completing the missions, plus there'll be exotic deep mining spots that you can get. Now from what I understand, they've added those to the open worlds too, so we can go find some deep mining and get exotics, which is what we're going to do today. To that end, I unlocked in the tech tree the electric radar. This is for finding the exotics. This is an electric extractor that'll extract the exotics out of the ground. And then this is the exotic harvester that apparently extracts exotics from trees in the volcanic region. So I've not used this before, but we'll play with this. We're going to play with these two. And I've gone ahead and I've crafted those. Got those ready ahead of time, so we have them ready to go here. And one thing to note is that these will go in your G slot. So if I was to click that there, you notice it doesn't go there. It won't go there. But if you look down at the bottom, you see the G slot is starting to flash there. That's where that goes. The problem is that this is also going to be one of those, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, hold on. No, that is definitely, though, the extractor. So we can't carry that and that at the same time. So we could put that there, and you'll see that actually goes on your back. So the G slot is just what's on your back. So you have to basically find where the exotics are going to be, and then you can come back and put the extractor on them. So, and I also have a solar panel, which we'll need, because this is the electric version. If you look at that again, that's on tier 4. These are the electric versions. There is a tier 3 biofuel version of these. But since we're already up to electric, I went ahead and did electric, because then I don't have to worry about biofuel. I can just set up a single solar panel, and during the day it'll run. So we'll play with both of these, but the first thing we got to do is find where the exotics are. And so we will be taking our electric radar. I've already got some wood spikes, wood walls, wood fortifications. I think I have some shelves, which we'll need as well. So let me get some shelves, or walkways. And then I'll make sure we get a ladder. And then we'll go out and I'll show you how these work. Give me just a moment. Alright, so we're going to do this a little ways away from base, because you piss off the local wildlife when you do it. And we're going to take the chicken for speed. And we'll probably start here on this ridge. This is a good spot. And we'll come over here and set this up real quick. Since we're not going to be carrying a lot of stuff back, the chicken was a good choice. We'll set up here on the corner right here. This should be a good spot. So let's go ahead and stick our mount right here, and let's set up some walls. So next thing we do is we take this guy, we set him up. He's got to have open sky. All right, and then he's electric powered, so we will put this guy here. All right, and then we're going to wire him to him. Just like that. He's got power. He needs power. He needs half of what this guy can provide. While we still have sunlight, let's go ahead and activate this. All right, and then we will climb up here. We'll let it do its thing. And we'll be ready because this, like I said, this pisses off local wildlife, so. See, like that pig down there wants us. But he can't have us. That horse is mad. You mad, bro? Alright, and it just stopped. So it completed. I think any angry wildlife is still going to come at you, so just be prepared for that. You may have to clean out anything that got mad. Sounds like there was something down below this shelf that's mad, but we'll just keep that in mind. So now if we look at our map, you can see that what it's telling you is in this direction, and in this direction. There is exotics. So there's kind of a triangulation thing going on here that you have to think about. Likely this is going to either be in the swamp somewhere or at the tip of this biome here. I don't know what it looks like out from here. It could be out there or probably down here in the cold we're going to find it. So what we're going to do is let's choose, I guess, this cold biome. And we'll go to our base that's over here, the frozen base we built, and we'll do another triangulation here and see where it leads us. So let me tear this down, get over there, and I'll meet you there. All right, so it's morning. I've set the scanner and the thing there on the shelf, and I'm just going to keep cleaning out wildlife to avoid us having to do them all at once when we turn that on. Look at the number of wolves over there. Holy crap. That's ridiculous. That's of course because I keep killing them, so it keeps pulling more. Alright, so it took until nearly 10 a.m. for the sun to come over this cliff, but we have light now, so let's summon the horde, so to speak. Let it scan until it stops. And you know we're going to get some nasties in this area. Already got some nasties. I can hear it. Here he come. No. I said no. No. Stay off my walls. Just waiting for a damn bear. Alright, it completed. I heard that little whir of it shutting down. We look at our map. Okay. So you can see that this says it's all up this way. So if this says it can be in any direction this way, and this says it can be any direction this way, we might be looking at somewhere in between here for exotics. This is a pretty wide cone. This is like out in that direction anywhere. This is a much tighter cone here, and this is a pretty tight cone here. So I'm going to say because of this wide cone and this tight cone, let's just I'll start looking around here for a deposit. And then when I find it, I'll bring it back. Alright, so we're kind of in the midpoint here between this cone and this cone. And I've set up to do another scan. So I wanted to see if I could narrow in a little more on it. The only thing I see down in there is that geyser, that enzyme geyser, and I'm not sure if these scan those or not. I'm hoping that's not what that's triggering. But we'll see, because I know there was a bear down here. I could hear it earlier. It's not a polar bear, though, so that's good. Angry chicken. Here's an angry horse. I hear it. Oh, here comes another angry chicken. Angry horse. Alright, scan done. Angry Drac. Of course, they're always angry, let's be honest. Alright, what's our map look like? Well, that doesn't help. Like there's a little bit of a scan like right there. So we'll go check that out. There's that bear. Big grizzly. Bigger they are, the harder they fall. Alright, let me clean this up and we'll go check out what that is. Okay, so it looks like, I guess if we get close enough, it puts a marker on your map for you. Because I see a marker on my radar too. So let's go take a look. Looks like it's right over here somewhere. This way? There it is. There's your exotic ore. So what we can do is we can pop off here. We can take this guy. Actually, no, we're going to take one of these. We're going to deploy this near here. So we can find our way back. I'll put it close if I can, because I think I'm going to close this in. We're going to call this blue and mark it, I don't know, bam. That way we can see blue exotics. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the fences that we have, and I'm going to deploy around this guy. So that it has some protection, because I don't think this pisses off local wildlife, but it definitely, they will attack it if they wander up on it, from what I understand. There we go. And now we've got a little thing around the exotics. So now we have to go home and swap out the scanner for the drill, and then we'll come back. So let me go do that and we shall return. Alright, we're back on site. We've got the drill in our hand. I came on foot because I wasn't sure if this was going to spawn something. We're going to put this guy out here in the hopes that he catches sunlight longer. And then we're going to take our drill on G and we're going to put him right there into the site. And then we're going to take power. I'm just going to run a couple lines here. Plug it right in. And now this will start drilling up exotics for us. And as far as I know, these deep mining sites seem to be forever. And so we just let this go, and we'll come back, and that's how you get exotics. So, to put a bow on this, it turns out these are not unlimited in open world. I've come back to collect. I got another 23 of them here, and this is gone. This is empty. It's dead. That's it. That's all there was available. So I've got about 125, 26 out of this one, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. I don't remember exactly. Started looking at the patch notes and things that have happened. It turns out what will happen in open world is there will be a meteor weather event, and when that meteor weather event happens, there'll be another one of these deep mining ores somewhere else on the map to find. So you'll have to keep looking for where they are, basically. That they're gonna be moving around on your map. And so if you want to keep getting these, you're gonna have to keep prospecting for them and looking to get them. So just be aware of that. That's in an open world, you actually have to deal with that. So after doing a bit of prospecting with the radar, oop, hang on. Have to be careful here in the lava. This is what we're looking for here. This tree. I'm assuming, because this is kind of where it pointed us to. So, if we take this, and we deploy this on there like that, and then I guess we give it one of these. Let's actually do it a little closer if we can. Like that. And we hook it up. You not need power? You need power, right? Like that. Yellow. Seems right. There we go. Looks like this will start collecting exotics for us here. Watch it, the redbacks are vicious. I'm assuming we just let it do its thing. So I imagine we can put up a wall around this like we did the other. Hard to target, but there you have it. Volatile raw exotic. Requires heavy processing to be of use. Okay, back home, and then this is the organic residue cleaner that we made for that swamp mission we brought home with us. If we toss this in there, it should clean that up. And it doesn't look like it needs any water. So it looks like that will turn into stabilized exotic for us. So now we just wait for it to clean. So this is really, really slow, but I just wanted to finish this out. So once you have your stabilized exotic, and then I also went ahead and brought back this from the other one. This is the exotics we were getting from the other mine. All you have to do is come to your exchange interface, request. They send a drop ship. And of course it's going to be up there. Why would it not be up there? So come to your drop ship. Load your drop ship with the exotics that you've pulled up and processed. And deliver those to the station. And you can see on the left there, I've now got 100 more exotics and 4 more of the red. And so yeah, that's the process for getting exotics in the open world without missions. A little bit grindy, but hey, that's how it works.